Ah, hello, fellow wizard. I just bought this staff from the local merchant, and it doesn't work. It's made of some flimsy material and just emanates a faint glow.
A shame, my friend. I found a magical merchant called the Internet, where you can buy all sorts of weapons, toys, like this Tesla coil which shoots lightning.
Wait, my friend. That gives me an idea. Today we're going to be making a wizard staff that shoots real lightning using this Tesla coil.
And to no one's surprise, I've already fired this a whole bunch soon as it got in.
Yeah.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for all your website needs.
Secret stuff! Now it's a bit surprising to fire it for the first time because you're literally ionizing the air, turning it into plasma, and it's exploding just like lightning does. So it's a little bit of a loud pop.
I just aim it at the air?
Yeah, tear it apart. Tear the air apart, baby.
It's so fun. It looks so cool. It's like tiny lightning.
It
right
is
in front
tiny
of my
lightning.
face.
It's literally tiny lightning. I want to do some common demonstrations. This is an LED filament.
Oh!
Yep. Isn't that so cool?
That's so cool.
With this level of power, you can let it touch your fingers.
Is it spicy?
It's a little spicy. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
And of course, you have to know that you can do this safely. Don't just touch any arcs from any Tesla coil. Bring it closer.
Ooh. Oh, you see, look at the little lights. Does it smell like burning?
You're burning the air.
No, I smell my hand.
You're fine. Whoa!
Oh.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's neat. Another, whoa! That is epic. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, these are just some little LEDs. Whoa! It's a party! Some more LED tubes.
Whee!
I got a lot of things.
Can you tell everyone's having fun?
But wait, I wonder how many of these it'll reach through.
Oh, can you line them up?
Yeah.
3.
Whoa!
Oh.
4, 5, yeah. The 6 is
yeah, a little bit.
barely going. These are just like metal bolts,
Woo!
right?
Yeah, that's fun.
Now I also want to see how powerful is it? How much can it excite this balloon and can it pop it?
Okay.
Closer. Closer.
It's damaging it. Whoa, look at the lines left behind. Oh yeah, that was loud. Okay.
I bought some fancy gases.
Oh.
Enclosed in this tube is pure neon.
Okay.
Whoa!
That's cool. That's
Are
cool.
these other ones good? Xenon. It's kind of white. Okay, maybe it was just the neon that was good.
Oh, that one's going.
Ooh, helium. Argon.
Yeah.
Okay, but neon, best. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
All right, baseline is set.
Now we just need to figure out how we're gonna turn that into a wizard staff.
Our general plan is to remove the handle, use a 3D printed adapter to attach the Tesla coil to the end of this walking stick we found online, and reroute the ground and trigger to the staff.
Now that would look kind of lame on its own. But we plan to decorate it with resin crystals, clay vines, and paint to disguise it. Plus, we've recruited some very skilled friends to help us with the finishing touches.
Oh, that's beautiful!
But there are some minor safety concerns we wanted to figure out before disassembling anything, so we reached out to someone who knows a thing or two about electronic safety.
Tiny bridge.
Now, I don't think it's going to be too dangerous because the Tesla coil is only this big.
Oh yeah, I have that actually here. Have you zapped yourself with it yet?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, every time it touches your skin, if you smell your skin, you can still smell the burn. So it is actually having it.
I did smell it yesterday.
I thought it was just burning the air. And I'm guessing that that's totally safe as long as we don't have a pacemaker.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a pacemaker or Elon Musk's Neuralink chip in your head, I guess.
Yeah.
On your skin, it should be fine, unless you puncture yourself and go inside. which you would have bigger problems at that point. But
A few questions. One, why does this need to be grounded?
well, actually, you can try it. Hold on to the body without touching the ground and just press it.
Oh, nothing happens.
It doesn't work.
There's tiny arcs probably,
Yeah,
but it becomes much smaller. The ground helps with the resonance. You know how Tesla coil works, right? It's the capacitance and inductance of the output resonating at a certain frequency, right?
Exploding.
So if you don't hold the ground, you change that combination. A worst case, you can simulate your hand on the staff. Make it out of meat or something, I don't know. In one of my videos, what I did was that you put like very thin wires, for example, around your staff, all the wire starts radiating electricity.
That could look really cool.
So maybe
kind
just
of
like
expand the visual impact.
What?
Yeah.
What if we put glass and we could run thin wire around the glass?
Yeah.
All the wire around the glass will kind of spark.
So much fun stuff.
Big thanks to Mehdi for the advice. Everyone should go subscribe to ElectroBOOM if you want to learn about electronics with a healthy dose of...
Okay, so we just ordered a whole bunch of cool orbs and stuff to test putting on top of our Tesla coil. But while we wait for those, let's work on the electronics and the structure.
Woo! Electronics. I'm just gonna start taking out screws and see what happens. I don't know why in my head is, do you believe in magic? Because like it's a wizard staff, you know?
Yeah, that's a famous wizard song.
It's a famous wizard song. Oh yeah.
Okie
Look at
dokie.
that. And I think that I can get in there and rewire this so this even farther this way.
So we're gonna extend the wire.
Now, this right here is still pretty important. So we're gonna have to reroute this ground back here.
What?
I'm just gonna chop this off right there. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, we're gonna need masks,
Yep.
hearing protection,
Yep.
eye protection,
Yep.
remove loose clothing,
Yep. Better to be safe.
then lose an eye. This is so fun. Guys, I just love messing with things, taking them apart, tinkering them. It appeals to like all different aspects of me.
Nice, great fit.
Ha ha ha.
Haha.
Ha ha. I'm not gonna touch the ground initially. I'm gonna turn it on. It's kind of weak.
Okay.
But if I'm touching this little wire, yeah.
There we go. Yeah. You can tell the difference.
Which
Okay.
means you just hide these wires down here. With some creative finger placements. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
We should probably glue some things down. So, the big question is, do we choose the hard way or the easy way? The easy way would be to leave the button right here, along with a grounding contact point, so that when you want to fire it, you just reach inside. The harder, more difficult way would be to drill into the staff, mount the button right here, and then mount the ground right here too. But I think we can just mount it all inside.
The easy way. Oh, what happened?
I just shocked myself a little bit.
Usually, the capacitors, like when you turn it off, they usually discharge. Usually.
I think once everything is securely mounted in there, we'll be fine, even though I'm sweating profusely right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I think we can go the easy way. I'm
Okay,
going
yeah.
for easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
So Evan added a heat set threaded insert where we'll attach the ground later, added some copper tape to extend the ground, and crimped on a connector for the ground wire. After connecting everything up, that should take care of our grounding issues. Then we just had to slide the button into its new slot, and look how satisfying that is.
Yes.
And now that the top was reassembled, we wanted a more secure way to attach it to the staff. So Evan cautiously flattened the tip of the staff and drilled a hole into it.
Yes.
He then added a threaded insert in there. Luckily, our magical gadget was still working.
Yeah.
I think we got it pretty good.
Yeah, we just gotta decorate it now. I'll leave that up to you. Is that the start of your magical girl transformation?
Yeah. I'm just going to do a little. And then when we finish it, we can do a little transformation.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the hottest show ever featured on a YouTube sponsor segment, Love Peninsula. Let's check in on our lovebirds.
My blood type is A positive. What a coincidence.
I have my eye on you.
But you're not a vampire, are you? Hey, I'm looking for a queen to start a business empire with. Lilith may be the love of my life. Mike's gonna have to back off.
I'm your queen, Mike. Ugh, get a room already. I'm starting to like Ben though. He's a treat.
Daisy, I thought we moved on from that.
What if we start over with today's sponsor, Squarespace?
We can do anything. Maybe we can open our own flower shop. And we'll easily create the website because Squarespace has so many templates.
Or maybe we'll create a business empire and give informative courses to our customers.
And we can... Oh, wow, they are really going at it, huh?
Plus, we can use Design Intelligence, a suite of AI tools, to help us build our website. And we'll do better in SEO rankings.
That does sound good.
We'll build the flower shop, right?
The business empire.
The flower shop.
Business empire?
The flower shop. Oh, Ben. Tasty. Wow, they're doing that in the middle of the villa?
Respect. Daisy better make up her mind, because right now, if you go to squarespace.com/Evan and Katelyn, you can get 10% off your first purchase. We can't miss this deal.
This is what he did last time. Why does he hate flowers?
You know what? I think Lilith and I are getting along pretty well.
Things are getting out of control, so don't miss the next episode of Love Peninsula.
Balls. What size and shape are best? And do they belong on our staff? We ordered a bunch of these after our call, and I'm very excited to see if the electricity actually does anything cool.
We tried crackly balls.
Oh, that's cool.
It kind of like wraps around the ball and shoots out.
It's a little bit less directed.
We tried clear balls.
Oh.
I feel like it shows up more on the non-crackly balls.
We tried resin balls.
Nope. You can't see it as much.
Ooh, I got shocked.
Oh no.
We tried Christmas ornaments.
Oh, I didn't like the sound of that.
Me neither.
Let's not do that.
And we even tried these swirly tube glass balls.
I feel like it gets kind of lost.
Even though they all looked cool in their own way,
whoa!
It did seem to reduce the lightning output a little bit. And we also noticed sometimes when we trigger it with a ball there, like it would get hot. And so we decided, you know, it looks cool without a ball. So time to add more decoration. We want to cover the 3D printed panels and electronics, so we added a mirrored iridescent film to some thin acrylic. I promise it's not just blue. Then we laser cut 12 panels to cover each facet of our Tesla staff topper. And after giving it a quick sanding, we started attaching the panels, and it really started to come together as a nice base to work off of.
It looks so good, yet also so low polygon. Like bad graphics, you know?
Yeah, it's not fully loaded, but it also looks cool.
It looks cool.
This is just step one of decorating though. Next up is resin time, resin time. Resin, oh my gosh, resin time, it's resin, yay!
We have a whole bunch of crystal molds. Our plan is basically to use these to hide all of our sins.
It's to enhance. Have you ever played The Sims, Katelyn?
No, I mean, I know of The Sims, but I haven't played.
But doesn't this remind you of their little like icon over their heads?
It does, yeah. We have a whole bunch of like iridescent flaky flakes. We also have some blue alcohol ink so we can tint it if we want. We're just gonna try mixing stuff in and see how it looks.
Blue first?
I was gonna do some of this first.
Okay, yeah.
We have a couple different blues. Ooh, look at that combo though. Like that kind of looks like it matches.
I like that.
Yeah. Let's try adding some of these and maybe some finer ones too.
Yeah.
We just want these to be like they're in the same family as the iridescent acrylic so that it looks like they're all part of the same crystal growth, you know? It's definitely getting there.
I think let's try pouring one.
Yeah, we can try one.
That looks great, honestly.
It looks pretty good.
I like it.
I mean, I'm down to just keep going.
Yeah, let's keep on going. For the other crystals, I'd be down to do some like pink and purple ones.
Yeah, no, I don't want the crystals to be too different looking.
What if we just added some pink to this?
Sure. One, that is it. It's gonna look like nothing here, but I know specifically the pink gets way more saturated when it cures. So
Let's do a...
trust me, bro.
Looks no different.
this one recording?
Recording. I think it's generally focused. Hopefully it stays focused.
I can feel the resin starting to heat a little bit.
Should I get some purple for a future one?
Sure.
I come over here and it's not in focus. I should have locked focus.
Definitely.
Okay, well.
You can just hand hold it from now on.
I locked it. I locked focus.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like a kid doing the mad science experiments?
Yeah, I'm
Like
definitely
you do?
making potions right
Like
now.
making potions. Oh yeah, this is heating.
Yep.
We gotta go, baby. 2 minutes.
Oh boy. Here, you film, you film.
I can't film.
Okay.
It's gonna catch what it's gonna catch. Woo.
Okay.
I think we pushed it maybe too far, but we'll see.
Whee!
Pascal, good luck with this one.
Good luck!
All right.
Okay.
Where's the box of musical instruments?
What do you mean box of musical instruments?
I mean, what do you mean box of musical instruments? I'll be back in a second.
Abans preso de pop instruments so far. Número 4. Número 3. Número 2. Número 1. Honorable mención. And now a new instrument.
Aztec Death Whistle!
What?
People have highly requested this. It's supposed to be one of the worst sounds you'll ever hear.
The Aztec death whistle sounds like the shriek of someone being killed in a windstorm.
That's awful. That's awful.
horrible!
That's awful.
That's horrible!
Putting in my earplugs. It sounds like a screech.
That's what it's supposed to sound like. It's supposed to sound like a death yell.
Heading into battle, over 100 death whistles would be played as a form of psychological warfare.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's so loud.
Oh, that's lethal!
That's so loud. I was like, it's not too terrible. And I took out my earplug.
Me too!
That was a
That
mistake.
gave me like an instant headache. What are you guys trying to do to us? All right, let's do something more lighthearted.
We're doing multiple instruments. Ha! As an instrument.
This is gonna make it look so much cooler.
I know. I'm kind of nervous. You know, my Photoshop mock-up, I'll admit, was a bit simple. It's gonna be interesting seeing the real thing.
It's gonna be better. Caitlin's wearing a posture device to help us maintain good posture.
It's buzzing a lot right now.
The detailed crafting work is like the worst.
Yes.
Coco, do you approve?
Don't ask Coco. He will place a curse upon it.
Coco, gonna get you.
Available. Shirts available at shopevanandcaitlin.com. Look at that new sign we got, guys.
Is it subtle?
I don't think it's subtle.
Something's coming. Do you hear it?
Coco.
The internet.
In a world.
Hey, have you let people know that there's a new merch drop at shopevanandcaitlin.com?
Yes. We've got new merch at shopevanandcaitlin.com.
Get this super cool Coco shirt that gives you +10 intelligence when you wear it.
Show your appreciation of wizards and online shopping with this internet wizard design.
Do you ever struggle with your crafts? Wear this shirt to show you're part of the Struggle Craft Club.
Are you a fan of Resin Time? Resin Time. Maybe try this Resin Records tee inspired by our music pirating. I mean resin pirating. I mean resin record experiment.
Do you follow the philosophy of make fail, but also words are hard? Get this make fail scratch out tee.
These new designs and more are available now at shopevanandcaitlin.com. I'm pretty pleased with how this is turning out.
I think this is gonna come together in a beautiful way.
I think so too. It's really looking more organic and less like mechanical. It's so cool. And I love how reflecty the panels are behind it, because that reminds me.
Yes, it works! It works!
Let's keep going. Okay, you wanna come see how it's looking?
Oh, you have it covered.
Yeah.
Yeah! This looks so legit.
Right? Like when you see it all together and you can see multiple facets at once.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's still some glue on it.
Look at this, y'all.
Right?
This is the most like epic resin weapon we've made.
I know, and it actually is functional. It'll burn you very slightly. Please don't run with it. It's time to add vines to our staff. We bought some new air-dried clay. We got so many clay tools. We got a clay extruder. We've been watching tutorials like crazy, and then we realized that this clay doesn't stick to finished wood like at all. Like it just comes right off.
Like at all.
Like at all, it doesn't stick at all.
And one thing that they also said in the tutorials is air dry clay shrinks some when it dries.
Yeah, like it would just pop right off. But don't worry guys, we have a plan.
Thermoplastic pellets! Focus on me. Thermoplastic pellets, yeah!
You might recognize these from the ergonomic mouse we made. So basically the way they work is you heat up water, the water melts them into a moldable clay, and then you have a little bit of working time to mold them as you wish.
Yeah.
I think
Also,
so.
Katelyn, can you help me can you film me? In order to mold all the way around the staff, I designed this clever rig right here, which lets us rotate it, slide it back and forth. I don't know, I'm kind of proud of that.
Yay! That's a good jig. Okay, into the water. The plastic pellets go.
We'll stir. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's perfect.
Okay.
It's kind of like manual 3D printing,
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna roll it into a log. So I'm not totally sure what thickness we want these vines to be. I think like we might end up doing several layers. I'm gonna start with like a bigger one first. Do you think this is too thick? I think it's kind of nice.
I think that's good. Don't let it touch yourself.
Ooh, I'm going. I don't want them to be like perfectly spaced. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's good, nice. Pretty good. And I think it's okay if like some parts get
That
a little
looks
like
cool.
flattened. But you know what? There's a little like growthy part right here. Look at that
Do you want
growth.
to join it in there? Yeah.
No, I was not going to do that, but I guess I am now.
Okay, this is looking cool. This is looking cool. I might need to start working on this too, baby.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the top-down camera going?
There's no top-down camera.
Sorry, I knocked over the trash
This
can.
is why Katelyn didn't want to do this thermoplastic, because it has much less working time.
It doesn't have a battery in it.
Do you know where the other camera is?
No.
Me neither.
Do you know where the battery for that camera is?
No.
We're so prepared.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool looking.
That's cool looking. I think we should embed more. Like little crystal
embed
flowers coming out of here, right?
Here. Yes.
Yes. I think we need to add a base here, kind of connecting that in.
Yeah,
Can you do that
because
real
it's kind
quick?
of loose.
Yeah. I think that we might need to kind of go into time lapse soon, because I think it'd be cool for you to add texture and imperfections like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that looks so much more wood-like.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, okay. We just need to do this everywhere.
Yep.
You know, we're noobs at this, but it's very fun and exciting.
Yes. Yeah, that looks cool. It looks so good. My posture buzzer's going crazy. Oh, that's a good technique. The cool swirly technique, baby.
Thank you. Knowing when to stop is one of the biggest challenges for an artist.
That's true, but I think we picked a good spot because I think it looks really freaking cool.
It looks organic down here, because this does look a little bit man-made.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. It's like a merger between something man-made and the crystals and organic stuff.
Yeah.
Once it gets painted, it's gonna look even cooler. And luckily, we have some friends on the way to help us with that part. These are our friends Jay and Jamie, aka Wicked Makers. They build really cool stuff like giant, creepy animatronics, cool Halloween decor, even a whole escape room. Oh gosh, 1, 3. Are you napping?
I can't believe you ripped the door.
And they have a lot of experience using paint to make things look weathered and realistic. You should definitely check out their channel. So we thought they'd be the perfect people to offload our work to, get help from. Hee.
Okay, you guys ready to see what it looks like so far?
So ready. Oh my, that's beautiful.
The technology is still a little bit exposed.
I didn't see any technology.
I want this to look like an ancient artifact.
Okay.
Okay, so we've been using this for a while.
Yeah. It'll be a really nice contrast too between the very bright, kind of shiny crystal part and the old wood part. That's really what you want.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
You've already got this nice natural texture. If you could manage to keep that, it would be nice. It's gonna be real tricky though to like perfect.
We can get around that. That's fine. Yeah.
We have 4 adults here. We can put some time into
2 hands each. That's 8 paintbrushes.
Okay, so everyone grab 2.
Yeah, this will be super precise.
So color test to start.
Yeah, let's put some of that on.
Whoever's not painting can be emotional support.
Yeah.
Don't mess up.
That's not good emotional support.
This is the back, so this is okay to start here.
Yeah.
That'll look nice.
That looks pretty good.
That's a good match.
The nice thing about painting organic stuff is it's not all the same color. So color variation is actually a good thing.
Spine has a story.
It started out as a bag of plastic beads.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're leaving so much white.
I'm getting what I can easily get to.
I'm just helping, I just want to contribute.
So when you're doing your projects, who usually does what?
This is all Jamie.
Yeah. This is already looking really cool, even though there's some white bits showing through.
Yeah, if you zoom out and squint your eyes a little bit, want to get some epic B-roll?
Epic B-roll? Okay. All right, time to mess it up.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna try a little dark wash,
I'm a
try and bring
space
out
master.
some of the cracks in here,
Okay.
and see what happens.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
We're all here to support you.
The lighting doesn't shoot too far out. I don't want to set any crazy expectations. It shoots out inches.
Yeah, the wizard using the staff would have to be pretty close.
So it's a medium range combat wizard.
It's like a close range.
Close range. Right.
You know, the original design for the staff had a taser in there.
But then we realized neither of us wanted to be tased. And we're like, we can't put a taser in there and not tase somebody.
Right here, for example, see how it kind of spills into the orange a little bit. But that doesn't read as pink, it reads as tape.
I want to try dry brushing.
Yeah. Katelyn, don't mess it up. Not that I'm doing anything.
There's some dirty wizards have been building this thing.
What have they been doing with their hands?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, good. I wasn't recording any of that.
Okay. You had one job.
It was good practice.
Yeah, it was great practice.
I think I say it's done.
Yeah.
Yay!
Good job.
All right.
We did it.
Now, which of you wants to shock the other one first?
I'll shock Jay. This is actually shock you?
Oh, yeah.
I have so much magic.
Can I touch it?
You touch it.
Did you touch that? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
That's amazing. It's so much cooler than I thought it was going to be. I love how it sounds like a machine gun, too. Machine gun wizard staff.
It looks very cinematic.
Can I like
It
double
looks very
tap it here?
magical, and it sounds like a
go.
machine gun.
I feel like if you took this back in time, showed up at like a castle with this,
You're definitely a wizard.
you're definitely a wizard.
Are you suffering from staff dysfunction? Firing blanks when you want to fire lightning bolts? Well, have you instead considered strapping a Tesla coil to a stick to make your own lightning staff? Okay, so you just walked into a nice, calm tavern. The bartender looks friendly. He might have a quest.
I cast lightning bolt.
Of course you do.
Thank you for helping us make this look legendary.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
It looks way better. Yeah, and everyone go check out Wicked Makers, subscribe to their channel. All right, bye.
Ooga, 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 ooga.
No, you're not a caveman, you're a wizard. Sorry, it wasn't for hair. You ready? I'm gonna do my magical girl transformation.